Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Yes, well it kinda looks like that we've got a little bit more of confirmation from one of the producers of Pirates of the Caribbean, and they've already spoken to Johnny about coming back to Pirates 6. So we're going to take a look at the article. Now what it actually is that they did a Entertainment Weekly. They did a little Q&A thing with Jerry Bruckheimer on the red carpet at the Cannes Film Festival. But this is what we got. Johnny Depp may return in a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot as Jack Sparrow, a beloved character from the series. The franchise has been highly successful, obviously, earning $4.5 billion at the box office, and there are plans for more movies. Producer Jerry Bruckheimer has expressed interest in bringing back Depp, hinting at a potential reunion in future projects. Johnny Depp may return at some point in the series. Depp is known for playing the iconic Jack Sparrow, the leading protagonist of the series. The movies were inspired by the Disneyland attraction of the same name and eventually exploded into a 5-movie series that has performed well at the box office. Well, making $4.5 billion off 5 films is not... Yeah, it performed well. It performed amazing, you know? That's what sometimes these people are writing. It's almost like when they hate something, yeah, it did alright, you know, they don't want to big it up. Which, again, there's quite a lot of that going out. And it goes on that, obviously, we have seen that there was going to be a reboot for the franchise, but this is what we got. When questioned by Entertainment Tonight, producer Jerry Bruckheimer explained that there is still an opportunity for Depp to appear, especially if Bruckheimer has a say. He even admits that he has already spoken to Depp about potentially appearing in the future reboot. And this is what he said. "If it was up to me, of course. I love having Depp. He's a great actor and good friend. I've certainly spoken to him, but we'll see what happens." So for that, for me as well, it just shows you that Bruckheimer and possibly a few other people are like, no, we need him back. If you want people to come and see this film, this is who you bring back. Because let's face it, if he's not in the film, it's not exactly going to do big business. It could be an alright film, but it's like taking Batman out of a Batman movie. You know, it's that sort of thing. But it does go on to say about certain things, why Johnny Depp may yet return in future. Throughout his years with the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, he has defined the role of Jack Sparrow. He always stands out as a joyful, swashbuckling pirate, darting from battle to battle as he brings positive energy to every fight. He is often presented as the primary draw in every poster, every trailer, and every scene. That's because he is. Pirates is Jack Sparrow. Like I said, it's like making a Batman and Robin movie, but not having Batman appear in the film at all. That's exactly what it is. You just can't do it. You need Jack Sparrow in these films, because even though the first one wasn't really to be a Jack Sparrow movie, he stole the show, you know? It was meant to be on, Will and Elizabeth. They were meant to be the characters that everyone gets behind and all this kind of stuff. And Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow was just meant to be a side character. But obviously, it's like, actually, people want to see Jack Sparrow. And what happened then? Johnny Depp got nominated for the Best Actor at the Oscars for Jack Sparrow. You know, where was Orlando Bloom's Will Turner? He wasn't nominated, not even nominated for Best Ensemble Casting and all this kind of stuff. So it does go to show, obviously, who the star and who the key figure is of the entire series. But it goes on to say about, he's often presented, obviously the primary draw, we just said that. Depp is an integral part of the franchise and has become the primary face behind the concept since 2003's Curse of the Black Pearl premiere. Without Depp, it's unlikely that Pirates would ever have been quite as successful. Exactly. If he wasn't in it, and if they went with Jim Carrey or a few of the older ones they wanted it to go with first of all, it wouldn't have been that big, I'm telling you right now. And say, back then, no one knew what was going to happen. No one knew. But everyone watched it, everyone loved Jack Sparrow, and they're like, this is him. Yet despite his contributions, the franchise may soon be expanding away from him. Highly publicised case brought rebucks against both parties, and the famously family-friendly Disney may want to distance itself from the controversy. Yeah, but when you actually got the producer of all 6 films going, I've spoken to him. If I have my say, he's back. You know, I really do think it'll be going to, it'd be like Bruckheimer going against Disney. That's what I can actually see happening there. But it does go on to say as well, while Bruckheimer indicated that they have already invited him back for the upcoming Pirates of the Caribbean reboot, he will likely not be taking a lead role. Still, any level of involvement indicates that Disney believes it can still embrace Depp, who won the case. And it goes on to say about another reason that he may diminish the role is because he's aged. At 60 years old, swashbuckling may be behind the actor, who has been transitioning into a role as a director. His upcoming movie, Muddy, for instance, is directed by Johnny and stars Al Pacino. You know what? If you're going to direct a film and you can get Al Pacino to be in it, your career has gone to the next level, you know? But it says by there as well, since the beer bug, Depp has also been taking fewer prominent roles. Well, you can't really say that because, it was like the world shut down for like 2 years and we're only 2 years out from it now, so you can't really say that. But you go, stepping back from acting could be a reason for Disney to seek a reboot after 2 decades of Jack Sparrow. Even so, it's likely that Depp could still return for a Pirates of the Caribbean movie reboot. And I said, but why is the franchise rebooting? It's been in decline. See, I don't stand with that. I really don't. Obvious says that, it's going back to the trial as they always do. Depp agreed that nothing on this earth would convince him to return to Pirates of the Caribbean, including 300 million and a million alpacas. Among the other reasons, his lack of willingness to return has left Disney with few options, beyond ending the franchise or pursuing a total reboot, which is what a lot of these things do now, which it kind of annoys me, is that if a film is or has been received well, the series as the franchise, and they've just let it go, when they start bringing things back, it's like, oh, you're kind of ruining what you had. Perfect example for this, for me anyway, is the Matrix series. Who the hell wanted to make a brand new The Matrix movie, And to be honest with you, it wasn't even that good. And it kind of sucks to say that because I love the first 3 Matrix movies. Don't get me wrong, number 3 is a little bit pulled back, but it was a fantastic ending for that trilogy. And now they're like, oh, we're going to make a new one. Right, okay. So they did the new one. Absolutely terrible. Neo doesn't fight in it, really. There's no gunfights. There's no slow-mo where he's, cartwheeling with a machine gun or anything. And then you got a new one coming out, or being made now, from the guy who did Cabin in the Woods. And I'm like, really? Is that really a good thing to do? There's a plane. but yeah, obviously it does go on to say about Disney considered a Margot Robbie-led Pirates of the Caribbean reboot, but she indicated that the project was indefinitely shelved, even though producers have said, oh no, it's still going. Because if you remember, we heard her. Margot Robbie herself actually said it. She went, they don't want to pursue it. So to me, it's like, yeah, they don't want to do it, But by the obviously December 2022, Bruckheimer insisted a Robbie spin-off is in development. But it goes from there like, really? But as you can see by here, it does have the worldwide box office. So to me, The Curse of the Black Pearl, I love that film. Dead Man's Chest is my favourite out of all 5 movies. At World's End, it was alright, it was a good film, but a little bit long. On Stranger Tides, I'm not really a fan of. But as you can see, that made $1 billion as well. But Dead Men Tell No Tales was such a good movie. It was so good. Again, here in the UK, it's called Salazar's Revenge for some strange reason. But for me, though, I do go in the order of Dead Man's Chest, the first one, Dead Men Tell No Tales, At World's End, then Stranger Tides. That's my pick of the films. But it's absolutely amazing to see. And as you can see, they got Chris Mazin and Ted Elliott. They're the ones who are writing the new one. And Ted Elliott, he's done nearly all of them. So I think he's good to have the film in his hands. But guys, let me know what you think about this down below. Because it's always interesting when these sort of things pop up. And whenever they do interviews with directors or the writers or the producers of any of the Pirates films, and if they're involved in the new one, they always ask, so what about Johnny? Is Johnny coming back? It's not like, you can't have Johnny. It's like, is he coming back? Because everyone wants Johnny Depp back as Jack Sparrow. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you soon. Oh, down by here, Geeks and Plays. This one by here. It's my gaming channel. Go and subscribe if you're not. Catch you later, guys.